You're at the end of a narrow street. Cars on both sides, no space to roll forward, no side road to escape. You have one option, a tight U-turn. You turn the bars, let out the clutch, feel the bike lean, and suddenly you're fighting it. Your eyes lock on the curb. Your hands get stiff. Your right hand shuts the throttle just when you need it most. The bike straightens up, you run wide, and now you're either paddling the bike around like a bicycle or doing a three-point turn that feels way harder than it should. Here's the twist. The riders who make smooth U-turns in tiny spaces aren't more talented than you. They just learned a simple formula early on, and most riders never do. We're going to break that formula down so U-turns stop being something you dread and start being something you do without thinking. And to see why this move feels so scary, we have to start with what's actually panicking, not the bike, but your brain. Because once you understand that, every other step suddenly gets easier. Let's start with why U-turns feel terrifying in the first place. It's probably not the reason you think. Most riders blame the bike. It's heavy, the bars are wide, the road is narrow. The real problem is the fear of dropping the bike in front of other people. Instead of thinking clearly, your brain plays quick disaster clips, tipping it over, stalling in the middle, holding up traffic. When that fear kicks in, your body goes into freeze and stiffen mode. Your arms lock, you hold your breath, you stare exactly where you don't want to go. On a motorcycle, that's the worst combo, because the bike follows your eyes, not your wishes. Stare at the curb, you drift to the curb. Stare at the ground, the bike feels unstable. Stare at traffic, you steer toward traffic. The first part of the U-turn formula is mental. Accept that a slow, controlled mean is normal. The bike is supposed to tilt, and that's what lets it turn. Once you see that the main enemy is panic, not physics, you're ready for the part that actually makes you feel in charge. Low-speed control that keeps the bike calm at walking speed. So what does that control actually look like on your hands and feet? Smooth U-turns don't come from courage, they come from control. Here's the simple formula skilled riders use: light, steady throttle, clutch held in the friction zone, gentle drag on the rear brake. Most struggling riders do the opposite. They roll off the throttle, let the clutch all the way out, and grab the front brake when they panic. Now the bike wants to stall, the front dives, the steering gets heavy, and the turn feels out of control. Instead, keep a gentle, constant throttle. Control speed with the clutch, slipping it in the friction zone. Add a light rear brake so the bike feels planted and predictable even at walking speed. You're no longer fighting it, you're guiding it. The bike starts to feel like it's on a slow, controlled rail instead of wobbling through the turn. But control is only half of it. To make tight U-turns feel natural, you have to fix the habit that quietly ruins most slow turns: where you're pointing your face. If there's one rule that instantly improves U-turns, it's this: don't stare at the problem, stare at the exit. Most riders doing a U-turn stare just in front of the bike. That makes the turn feel twitchy and cramped. Every wobble looks huge, so your brain wants to straighten the bike. Instead, before you move, turn your head and choose a clear exit point, a spot on the road where you want the bike to end up. As you start the turn, keep your eyes locked on that exit, not the ground, not the front wheel, not the bumper you're afraid of. When your eyes stay on the exit, your hands and the bike quietly follow. The turn tightens up on its own and suddenly feels smoother and more predictable. Once your vision is working for you, there's another piece that shrinks your U-turn without making it feel risky: letting the bike lean while your body stays calm on top. Watch skilled riders doing tiny U-turns and you'll notice something. The bike is leaned over.
The turn is tight, but the rider's upper body looks almost upright. At low speed, they're not leaning with the bike like in a fast corner. They're keeping their body more upright or slightly toward the outside of the turn. That's called counterweighting. A leaned bike turns tighter. But if you and the bike lean together at slow speed, your combined weight can feel like it's falling into the turn. That feeling triggers panic. By keeping your body more upright and letting the bike lean under you, you get the tighter turn without that falling in sensation. On a left U-turn, let the bike lean left, but keep your upper body a bit more upright or slightly to the right. Keep your inside arm relaxed, shoulders loose, eyes on the exit, and let the bike rotate beneath you instead of dragging you with it. Once you trust that the bike can lean and still feel safe, the next challenge is practical, not running out of road halfway through. A good U-turn starts before you turn the handlebars. Instead of rolling forward until you're trapped and then cranking the bars in a panic, build a simple plan. Pick your spot early. Don't wait until your front wheel is at the dead end. Use all the width you have. Start from the far edge of your lane, so you've got maximum space to arc across. Check behind you with mirrors and a quick shoulder glance. Ease into the turn with the same formula. Light throttle, clutch in the friction zone, gentle rear brake. Then commit. Half-committed U-turns are the messy ones. If the space is clear, trust the process. If the road slopes, adjust with a bit more throttle uphill or a bit more rear brake downhill. After a few tries, these adjustments become automatic. You don't want to be figuring any of this out for the first time in live traffic. The riders who look smooth almost always built that confidence somewhere quiet first. And the easiest place to build it is not in a busy street, but in an empty space where nothing is at stake. With U-turns, you have two options. Avoid them and stay nervous, or practice them until your body stops caring. The fastest way to remove the fear is to find an empty parking lot or quiet side road and turn it into a tiny training ground. Set up two markers like cones, bottles, or chalk marks. Put them far apart at first to make a wide, easy turn. Ride slow circles using the same formula: gentle throttle, clutch in the friction zone, light rear brake. Keep your head turned and your eyes fixed on the exit of the circle. Let the bike lean under you, stay relaxed. As your confidence grows, move the markers closer together to tighten the turn. Practice both directions so you feel equally comfortable either way. You'll feel the circle shrinking as your control grows. End each session on a win. Do a few clean, smooth turns and then stop. That way, your brain stores the feeling of success, not the moment you got tired and made a mistake. Confident U-turns don't come from being fearless. They come from understanding what's really going on and stacking a few simple habits. You learn that the fear is mostly your brain trying to protect your pride. You use a calm, low-speed control formula with throttle, clutch, and rear brake. You look at where you want to end up instead of staring at what scares you. You give yourself a bit of practice time so your muscles learn the move before traffic ever forces you to use it. So the next time you roll up to a dead end or miss your turn, you won't freeze or paddle your way out. You'll breathe, pick your exit, set up the bike, turn your head, and let the formula do the rest.